Good morning, everyone. Marv Eisen here from Timeless Dollar, and today is Friday, September 3rd. And today I want to go over what I told you yesterday. Yesterday I drew a trading zone based on support and resistance levels. But before we go into that, I want to go back to the economic calendar. First thing I do every day, and just to get you into the habit of doing it, check the daily economic calendar before the market opens to see if there are going to be any announcements that are going to be market moving. And today, September 3rd, and I have it up here on my screen on Market Watch, non-farm payrolls are going to come in, and the estimate is 720,000. Not going to be a market mover, nor are any of the other four announcements: unemployment rate, average hourly earnings, ISM index, market services. Nothing is going to be a market mover there. Moving over to the morning's news on CNBC, flags are in the green. Is there any bad news? I usually check. I like to read some of the interesting articles, but I take with a real big grain of salt anything that I read in the morning news that might affect my bias as to which way the market is going to be headed, because the news can give you false impressions many times. Don't let the news, or especially the TV talking heads, guide your daily trading. It's not going to work. At least it's not going to work unless there's a major news article that is going to be earth-shaking and, of course, market-moving. Stock market futures are mildly higher ahead of August jobs report. Again, the jobs report, maybe it's going to shake things up a little. I don't think so. Moving right over to the most important thing, which is the trading chart. Now, yesterday, and I have yesterday's chart up of September 2nd, and I drew a trading zone of where I said the market should trade based on calculations of recent price movement. I drew the chart of support at 45.31, resistance at 45.43, relatively narrow range. And as you can see, the prices did hold within that range. In fact, morning's trading prior to the market open, prices were trading below the range, and then they moved up to the range. This red line, I'm going to go into this in a minute, but just disregard this red horizontal line right now. Prices moved into the range just prior to the market open, shot up just slightly past resistance at 45.43, and then stayed within that range all day, except when we dipped down at about 1:30 p.m. Now, why did it leave the range? Well, first of all, support and resistance can always be a barrier, but can always be broken. But I did tell you that there's going to be a gap that formed from the previous day's close. And I said, watch out if the market for prices to close that gap. So we can see at 1:30, prices dipped down out of the range. And I'm going to move my chart up here because I drew a green line to denote the previous day's market close. And this green line, look what happened. Prices dropped down out of the range, closed the gap, closed the window, and then moved back up into the range. So the range was accurate yesterday. I'm going to get rid of this green line because it shows the market close for the previous day to yesterday's trading. I'm going to get rid of that. Now the red line is the close of the trading yesterday, September 2nd. And I'm going to move over to the current chart. This is just before the market opens. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning Eastern time. Move my chart down here. Here we are, prices. Prices are trading at 45.41. And here's the trading range for today, which I've made the calculations, drew the trading zone on my chart. And the trading zone today is 45.30 up to 45.47, about a 17-point range. Resistance at 45.47, support at 45.30. Closing price for the previous day, 45.35. Watch for the gap. There is an opportunity. Now, we have another hour and a half as of the making of this video. I should get it up to YouTube about an hour before the market opens at 9:30. I should get it up at 8:30. If the prices trade significantly away from this close of the previous day, watch for an opportunity to close the window. Prices should trade within this window, and that quantifying these numbers gives you a sense of a box where prices could move. Now remember, these are calculated numbers. There's no law that says prices will move within these numbers, but professional traders draw these trading zones on their charts each day. And these are based on calculations of the past several days trading. I suggest you do the same thing. All of you have a chart where you can draw symbols on your chart. Go to your chart. In this case, I'm using TradingView. I trade with TradeStation, but I use the TradingView chart because I like TradingView. I think TradeStation, there's just a little, it's just a little too busy for me, and I like the layout of the TradingView chart. I go into that in my course, but nevertheless, for TradingView, I can draw all kinds of lines on my chart, and you can do this on your chart as well. Go to the parallel channel and draw. It might take you a little practice, but draw a parallel channel on your chart from 45.30 to 45.47, and this will help you quantify where prices are likely to trade today, support and resistance. Mark on your chart yesterday's close, 45.35. Mark that on your chart because it's an important number, okay? So today is September 3rd, and futures rollover date is September, let's see, I have it on my screen, 2021. The December contract is going to roll over on September 9th, and the contract expiration is September 17th. So next week is the market rollover date, and we're going to be trading the S&P contract Z. I have the S&P ESU, which is the September contract. You're going to be trading the ESZ contract. So roll your chart over to the ESZ contract. At any rate, this is Marv Eisen, and if you're looking for some training on how to trade S&P, E-mini, and micro E-mini futures, check out my course at timelessdollar.com. I also have a free course that teaches you about risk. Now, risk is the heart of trading. It's the essence of trading. Anyway, take my course, timelessdollar.com. I put it up here on this video. And I want to end this video and get it up on YouTube. Hopefully it's going to help you guys trade today. You trade safe. Have a great day. Have a good weekend and a happy Labor Day.